You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for a game called Don't Cook Your Goose. On the tippy top of the pan, place your goose if you can. Ooh, let's see what happens here. Looks like a couple kids on the box, both happy, ready to play here. Let me just turn this around. This is the original plastic that was on the box, so we left it intact. We do like to keep our games as original as possible, the way we find them. Because to us, this is history. This is a game that someone had, maybe played when they were a kid or play now. It's kind of neat to keep the box intact and all the plastic, which you don't see often. So this one here says for 2 to 4 players, object of the game, to be the first one to get rid of your geese. Before starting play, each player is given 8 geese, 2 of each color. Play is now ready to begin. How to play. Any player can start the game. The first player spins the dial to find out what color goose to put on the lid of the pan and in what area it will go. If the pointer lands on the color red and the number 3, he'll put his red goose on the section of the lid marked 3. The next player spins the dial and the game continues as before. If the spinner lands on the wild goose, that player can put any color goose on any part of the lid. If the spinner lands on pass, the player must give up his turn. When a player is out of the color goose, the dial indicates he must take that color goose from another player and put it on the lid. If the lid tips, the player who placed the last goose on the lid must lift the pot and take all of the geese. Play continues as before. So the rules, the player may not place his goose on a division line or have it touch the side of the pot. If a goose falls over, stand it up again carefully. The first player to get rid of his geese is the winner. All right, exciting. This is catalog number 420. Let's get all the pieces out of the box so we can see how the game is played. So there's the lid. Here is our actual pot and pieces. We're missing the spinner. That's the last thing we need is the spinner. Ooh, nice colorful spinner. Check that out. Wild goose, the blue-green. The orange is the pass. And then yellow-red. And it spins good. So here is our Don't Cook the Goose pot, and it has a hole on the bottom, so after they all fall in, you can just lift the pot up and take out all the geese that have fallen out. Goose, geese. It's getting confusing now. One goose, a group of geese make up singular gooses. Confusing. Okay, so let's see. So a player would get 2 of each color, and then that's how the game set is started. So we'll set some of these aside. Here's what they look like. Okay. So I would spin. Let's get a close-up here. Let's move this in just a little bit. I'll put the spinner maybe up here so we can see the game being played more. Look at that. See, very, very tipsy-turvy here. Let's spin. Let's pretend I'm more than one player. So I've got a section 1 and red. So I'm not going to put it out here. There's just no way it's going to stay. I'm going to start in the center section. Now the next player looks like they got a 6 and a blue. Ooh, tipsy-turvy. And let's just say we have a 4 and a yellow. I'm just trying to prolong my game here, because that'll help the balancing. Ooh, don't flip. I'm not cooking my geese right now. Alright, let's just say for color's sake, we got a green in the 3 section. We're just going to make it all pretty here with all of our colors. Ooh, look at that. So that's balancing it out more. Now, as this progresses, of course, it's going to be more and more challenging, and it's really luck basically how you end up. Because if you get a red 1, or any color 1, you're in trouble. Because if I even start to go in this section, I see this being a problem. Done. So I would have to get all my geese out of the pot, and now those would all become my pieces, and the game would start until someone gets rid of all of them. So I could see now, one player might end up with a ton, and another player might just have a few, so that will play in their favor. I'm going to get a real good shot here of the teetering geese. I'll just stack them. Ooh. Now this is not how you would play. I'm just let's just say I'm playing. I guess it could be used just as a learning game on balance. I'm overcompensating the center section now. Oop, can't be on an edge. Whoa! Oh! Alright. How's that game? What do you think? Pretty neat? Don't cook your goose. It's a Schaper game. Now, I've gone through a whole bunch of these, so check in the description or search our channel. Let us know in the comments. Did you have this as a kid? Did you play it? Have you played it? Have you seen it? Would you like it? Well, we'd like to hear from you, so let us know. If you want to see other Schaper games, look for that playlist in the description or search our channel. Later! If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching! And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up!